Hi, Timothy Nelson here, and I want to give our membership at United and American Airlines an update, an economic update. Unfortunately, you've been hearing a lot of gloom and doom and a lot of fear-mongering, I would guess, and it's kind of shaken up a lot of you guys. Unfortunately, it's come from our IAM leadership. There was an email put out a couple weeks ago from AGC Mark Baskett out of Charlotte saying that he expects pretty severe job losses. And to be fair, I like Mark. I think he's a decent union guy, a good union guy, and I consider him a friend of mine. So, I just think he got caught up into this, gloom and doom craziness. And not just him, but President Mike Clem. I really don't know what he was talking about, but he put out a crazy couple or three emails. You shouldn't spend your money. you shouldn't buy anything, and then the whole talk about pay cuts and hour cuts and concessions is really psychobabble. I mean, especially with the economic data in these airlines are now going way up on the V. It's like a V, and it's kind of like a V-shaped economy. I don't think anybody should be talking about pay cuts, especially any union guy. Concessions. I think you got to rest on your contract, and I think we, at least American, we got a decent contract where we could fall back on. United, maybe not so much because. Brother Clem gave Smysick the unlimited part-time, and you're stuck with Kirby right now. I mean, Oscar was, no CEO is going to be on your side, but Oscar was probably about the best you guys had at United. But Kirby's a complete disaster. We had him at American, and our company was making billions of dollars, and he didn't want to even give us a penny. He was wanting contract work out. So. Unfortunately, I don't know at United with your unlimited part-time if Kirby's still going to want to make all the full-timers part-time. I wouldn't think so, but he could do it. But the fear-mongering's got to stop from the union. You have to go by economic science, and economic science simply says that the airlines are on the rebound, the scab is healing, and American is a little bit ahead of the curve of the other airlines because they were a little more risky and went in a little more aggressive in May, in June, and July. So United, I think Delta was like, 10% of their domestic fleet, but they're going to be up and running as well, maybe 25 or 30%. And all airlines are anticipated to be around 80% around September and full capacity right around Christmas, minus the planes that, were retired. And so you have that along with the attrition, and hundreds of people have taken the early out, and also hundreds more that have taken voluntary leaves. And any job loss is going to be minimized. There may be a lot of packets that go out, meaning layoff packets, but I've gotten 3 layoff packets in my career and never got laid off in any one of those 3 packets. Sometimes because of the process, you're going to get a packet and you're not going to be affected, but that's part of the process. I'll talk about that in another video. Best thing, don't go by fear, go by a sound mind. And in my next video, we'll talk about packets. Again, there may be layoffs. I think any layoffs will be minimized, and possibly, because of a particular station or two, who knows, but I think we can be encouraged with the economic science of the matter, and that the economy sure is looking good, and a lot better than it was. And the experts are now saying that it's going to be like a V shape, not even a U shape. I know, depending on if you go to what's that one news network, CNN, they were saying like an L shape. That didn't happen. So don't go by the fear-mongering or politics. Just go by the science of the situation. And I think most of us, and maybe all of us, are going to be in some pretty good shape. Thanks for listening.